I live in a rich area and I hang out with a lot of really rich people, and the rich right now, they are not just okay, they are thriving. While the average person is going into credit card debt or they're cutting back just to keep up, the rich, they are booking trips to Vegas, they are buying new cars, they are putting pools in their backyard. It's almost as if the economy and what's going on in the world right now literally doesn't apply to them. And the craziest part is you're going to hear the stats that I'm going to tell you and you're going to think, oh, well, it's just because they earn more, right? But it actually doesn't have anything to do with their income, okay? It has to do with the fact that their net worth has increased 45% on average since 2019. And it's not because they worked harder and made more, it's because their assets, so like stocks and real estate, those skyrocketed in value. It's called the wealth effect, okay? And now the top 10% of people are responsible for 50% of consumer spending. 50%. And again, it's not because they're working harder, it's because they're living off of returns, off of ownership. Meanwhile, we're seeing credit card delinquencies hit a 5-year high. And watching this happen is so wild to me, okay? Because I grew up riding the poverty line and I always thought that maybe I'd have just enough to scrape by, but I wouldn't have much more than that. But when I learned how to invest like the wealthy do, like that changed everything for me. It changed the trajectory of my entire fucking life. I don't have to worry about job losses because I get passive income. I make $100,000 a year in passive income without working. I don't have to worry about credit card debt or student loans or really even inflation, because as inflation goes up, so does the value of the things that I own. So I actually just make more money. Inflation is just a tax on the poor that pays the rich. And now if I have one piece of advice for you, I need you to look at an example of like person A versus person B. Okay, person A spends their entire life just working for money, but person B builds a life where their money works for them. That's it. That's the fucking difference. You need to understand this, okay? Rich people aren't budgeting harder. They're not working more. They're just putting their money into things that grow. And the thing is, you don't need tens of thousands of dollars to start. You could start with $50 if you wanted to, $5, $100. The whole thing about investing is it's how you turn small amounts of money into big amounts of money over time. And the earlier you get started, the easier it is, the more free money you can build with less. And I know this knowledge is so lacking. So that's why I built this entire social media page about how you can get started too. And I have 5 free money trainings available on my website under freebies to teach you how to get started, because you deserve a good life.